Michael Laudrup is apparently the best Danish manager of all time. It just sticks in your throat, doesn't it? Hello everyone and welcome back to more Careering Onwards with me, Mr. Grand 2, here with Bayern Munich, and today could maybe be the day that we win the Bundesliga title, our first league title outside of England, or it could be the day that we throw it all away. Who knows, really? Obviously, we've got some experience of throwing things all away. We threw away a 3-1 lead in the Champions League quarter-final against Liverpool, but today we turn our attention back to domestic matters. The Bundesliga is the focus. It's all we've got left to play for. We're out of the cup, obviously, but we play Borussia Dortmund first of all and then Nuremberg after that. But we know that a win away from home against Borussia Dortmund would pretty much, well, would certainly put us in a commanding position to win the Bundesliga. This is the situation, this is the state of play as things stand. 29 games played, we are on 74 points, they are on 69 points, 5 points behind us, having lost their most recent game to Mainz. So we know that a win today would put us 8 points clear, which is pretty good with 4 games left. A defeat wouldn't be the end of the world. It obviously wouldn't be good, but we would still be 2 points clear. A draw would not really change anything, so that would be all right too. But let's just try and avoid defeat. That's probably the best thing. Now, obviously, we are not in the best position from a fitness perspective. Tony Sutherland is back. He will be able to play today, but Marcus Antonio is out for 2 to 3 weeks and will miss probably the rest of the season. We've also lost Christos Charalabous. He is out for 3 weeks. Should be back for the final game of the season, but wouldn't really have played anyway. So the only change then is that Salhi drops out and Sutherland comes back in. Hopefully the little injury hasn't affected his form or confidence, which was obviously very, very good leading up to that point. So the team will be Raul in goal, Rafinha, Reiter, Lupi and Moraldi's the defence, Falkenberg and Jack in midfield, with Bibby coming in to start in place of Marcus Antonio, which is a shame because he's obviously been our best player and he's our best set piece taker. Albel's going to be on the right hand side, Sutherland going to be on the left, and Ricardo Reckers up front. Let's hope for a good result in this one. Obviously, we have played one game without Marcus Antonio and we lost 3-0. He obviously got injured in the Cologne game after we were 2-0 up. We didn't score after that, so I'm slightly concerned that he's the only method we have of scoring goals. So something to watch out for. Dortmund, they've got some very good players. They've had a very good season. Obviously, we know all about Anastasiadis. He's good. Bozoki, he's scored quite a lot of goals this season. He's good. Coffee is Mori Coffee, please. He's very, very good on the left hand side for them. Midfield is good. They've still got Zagadou. They're a good team. There's a reason why they are very close to us in the league. But I mean, the recent form standings have Borussia Dortmund in second place while we're in first. Let's show them why. That's not really very encouraging. I fully expect to win. Please show an improved performance over what you just did in the second leg against Liverpool. Just let's not lose. That's the big one. Let's just not lose. Their fitness is not particularly good. They're in 80s and Fernandez is in the 70% already, whereas we're raring to go. Moraldi on the ball, an early goal would be lovely. It's been cleared, but only as far as Rafinha swings it back in. And, well, there's Anastasiadis. He's running away. Someone kick him. Coffee's in. Raul tips it around the post. That's one of those highlights that just sort of started off nicely and then went terribly. They nearly score again. Zagadou heading over. I'll take a 0-0. If you want to just give me a point now, if you just call it off, that'll be good. Albel's got a twisted knee. He's in the wars. We don't need that one. We really don't need that one. Of course, what we do need is to make sure that we don't win this game and then subsequently lose some other games. That's another thing we want to avoid. But as things stand at half time, it's 0-0. If we just want to end the game now, that's fine. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance. That's probably a bad idea. But I would take a point if that's the result of full time. Now, the problem with Albel being injured is that obviously Charalabous is now injured, and I didn't put anyone on the bench. We've got 2 left footers on the bench. I promoted a guy from the reserves because he looks quite good, and didn't bring him along Didn't bring him along, so we haven't got a right winger to come on, which is obviously not intelligent management. And it's Dortmund coming forwards. Wagnermann to Gartler. Coffey's in, and Raul's made another brilliant save. Do we demand more? I'm going to have to demand more because we're not looking particularly good. Dortmund are scoring a goal. Joseph Bozicki has done the worst thing possible, and he's given them the lead. If we could have just ended at half time. That would have been fine. It's not fine. Football not as it's meant to be. Right, okay. I'm gonna panic at this point. Albel's playing badly, but Jose Marco's the suggestion. He is right-footed. He's actually quite good as a winger, so he's gonna come on. Tony's not playing well, and I don't want him to get injured again. So the suggestion is Schmitz. Is he better than Salhi? No. Salhi's gonna come on. And then we're just going to pray. I think we're going to have to go attacking because a 2-0 defeat is irrelevant. A 1-1 draw is all that matters. Nothing is going to happen for the rest of the game. We're going to go creative. We've got a highlight. Can we please do something? A point would be amazing. Reckers is in, and he's shot of a goalkeeper. And Ario's tipped it wide. Bazocchi, he's knackered. And yet he's scored, and he's still running. And Dortmund, I've got a throw, and have we given away a penalty? It's a free kick. Fernandez lines it up. He's going to swing it in, and it's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. You would have backed Reckers to score that chance, and it's just rubbish. It's just rubbish. It's just really rubbish. Well, we are still top of the league, but obviously that was literally the worst thing that could have happened with that game. At least no one got injured. But, well, okay. We've got 4 games left. We need to win all of them and hope that Dortmund can drop points. If we win all of our games between now and the end of the season, we will be champions. That's a fact. That's a fact. And we've got to play Hoffenheim away. That's nasty. Oh, well, yeah, not good. Not good at all. Only our second defeat of the season, and we had 2 chances, and we didn't. We have more shots on target as well. More possession. No points. No points. Oh, God. Right, well, the thing is, as we said, as long as we win all our games, then we'll still be champions. Dortmund, they're still in the Europa League, and they're still in the DFB Pokal. They've got to play Hertha Berlin, Augsburg, Fortuna Düsseldorf, and on the final day of the season, Borussia Monchengladbach, who could do us a big favour. That would be nice if they could. Whereas we have just got the league to focus on. We've got no other distractions now. So that hopefully will help. That will hopefully help. We haven't scored a goal since Marcos Antonio got injured. We haven't scored a goal since Marcos Antonio got injured. Can we give him an injection to come back? It's only his knees. They're just sprained. It's not like they're broken. Right, we can do a team meeting before this one, which I feel we really, really need to, given what's just happened. We're expected to win the title, and this match could go a long way to realising our ambitions. It's important that we win. They're all very, very happy about that one, which you would hope they would be. Right, well, I feel a bit sick, really. Nuremberg at home. It should be. It should be. It should be. Whether it is or not, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so the team's going to be the same as the one that played against Dortmund. We were a bit unlucky, but we were not clinical enough. We really miss Antonio and his set-piece ability. The guy I've put on the bench, the young guy I mentioned, this guy, Adam Bogener, who has played really well in the youth team this season, looks pretty good, so we'll give him a chance. But right, let's just have a nice easy win. Can we please score a goal and just reassure me that we can score goals without Antonio? And then, yeah, just win all the games between now and the end of the season. That'll be fine. Oh, that'll be fine, wouldn't it? We've got a free kick. Rafinha swings it in, and Bibi scores. He steps up to the plate, steps up to fill the void left by his compatriot Marcus Antonio, and that's a good start. Let's just keep that going, please. Maybe. And working it forwards again. Loopy is going too far forwards for my liking. Stay back and defend, please. Retters, at least he's doing that. Well, now he's off on a jog, but Sutherland is there. He's cut inside to Albal, who goes far too close to the byline, and it's still 1-0. Right, this is not going to be safe until we're 3-0 up, really. Albal, ball across. Sutherland is there. He's remembered where the goal is. He didn't for the two really important games that we just lost, but he has for this one. I mean, not that this isn't really important. This is extremely important. Every single game is a cup final. We need to win every game because we can't rely on Dortmund losing. Sutherland scores, it's 2-0. Of course, the problem is going to be Hoffenheim away from home. They're quite far behind us in the league, so obviously that's an irrelevance. But I just think they're going to cause us issues, and we could end up dropping points. Sutherland is making the points safe. In this one, it's 3-0. He's in good goal scoring form. We'll make sure to take him off before he gets injured again, shall we? That'll probably be sensible. Moraldi, good work on the right hand side. Good ball in. Sutherland, excellent header. This one is looking very good. Rafinha, free kick swung in, and Loopy makes it 4-0. Where was this against Borussia Dortmund? Why couldn't you have done this against them? That would have just been good. Even if you'd scored one, because the second goal we only conceded because we went attacking late on. If you just equalised or scored first, then we probably would have drawn the game, and it would all be fine. Right, I'm going to drop the tempo down now because I don't think they're going to score 4 goals. If they do, it will at least be quite funny. But let's just see this one out nice and sensibly. No one run too fast. No one stretch. No one get injured. Just do nothing. Just pass the ball around at the back for the next 45 minutes in such a way that we just don't have any more highlights whatsoever. We've got a highlight now. Hopefully it's not going to be a counter-attack. Albal across. Sutherland's on a hat-trick, of course. Not today. And in fact, he's not going to get one today because he's on 74% conditioning. He's just going to come off the pitch now because I'm not going to risk him as he is our most informed player at the moment. Just hopefully this highlight isn't him breaking his leg. Albal, ball in, Sutherland, he gets his hat-trick. He does get his hat-trick. He saw the board was coming up and he was like, well, I better finish this off then. Tony Sutherland, 14th of the season. Money well spent in the end, definitely, but more so if we do win the league. Good header again. He's got a hat-trick of headers there, and he's coming off for a well-deserved rest. We are coming forward though. We're in search of a 6th. Salhi has been flattened. It's a penalty. I don't think it's going to come down to goal difference. Our goal difference is already really good anyway, but every little helps. Every little helps in that regard. And it is going to be a penalty. Jose Marco is going to come on and take it. He's barely played this season, and he's got himself a goal there. He's first of the season. He's had to wait a bit. He's on like 150 grand, so he's a third choice. But 6-0, well done. And we're not done yet. It could be 7. Jose Marco to Moraldi. We're looking rampant. Marco, Jack, Rutkowski, out to Marco again. Ball across. It's only gone as far as Rafinha. Well, it's gone in from Ricardo Reckers. It's about time he scored. He hasn't scored for a little bit. 23rd of the season for him. At least he's got his eye in for the run-in. And Marco puts it across. He's done quite well, actually, out there. I think, fair enough. Fair enough. Reckers rises highest, though. And this was done when it was 2-0, really. But 7-0, our goal difference is massive. So if it does come down to goal difference, we will be winning the league. But it might not do. 7-0, that was good. Just the tonic. It would have been nicer if we just won 2-0 and then not lost to Dortmund, but that's life. We're 5 points clear, but obviously they've not played their game yet, so let's see how they do. Alright, Dortmund playing Hertha Berlin. Can they, for once, do something good and give us a bit of a break? They can. I thought Dortmund had won for a second there. And for the second episode in a row, we have got Dortmund doing us a big favour by not winning. The gap is thus 4 points with 3 games to go. I would have liked it to have been a bit more, not going to lie, but that at least is a little bit better than what it otherwise would have been. And so we go to the final 3 games of the season, and I'm going to bring you all 3 of them, or at least all 3 of them, the 3 which are in the end relevant. We've got to do it. It's gonna, because it could be any one of them. They're all so important. Hoffenheim, then Eintracht Frankfurt, and then Stuttgart. The problem is, as you can see there, only one of them is at home, which is a bit of an issue for us. The last time we won away from home, we did beat Monchengladbach away from home. We're not too bad away from home, but we've lost to Liverpool and Dortmund. We drew with Augsburg, so we've only won one of our last 4 away, which doesn't fill me with confidence. But we have at least got a bit of a buffer now, and hopefully we won't need it. Hopefully it should just be okay. But we will find out next time as we play those final 3 matches of the Bundesliga campaign. Can we win the title? Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss what happens next time, and I will see you then where, we're either going to win the Bundesliga or we're going to get sacked. It's going to be one of the two.